at all. To cut out the starch from my diet. It's just whatever I need to eat has to have all the nutrients in it, like my magnesium being so low and my iron being so low, so I have to eat. I bought this thing from Sam's Club. It's beets, but it's in powder form, because it's supposed to increase your circulation, this, that. So I'll be right it's extremely expensive. Very fancy. I'll take a picture of it and text it to you. But I need to get my...
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
So that's majorly what that is. I need to know how to balance my quote-unquote diet so that I can lose weight without losing my essential.
Okay.
That's what it's all about. And doesn't need a call back, and all I need is an email or a text, and that's but I need to be able to sit down and come up with that plan.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game of their victory a week ago. What's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you
it's not much.
he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles, really put it on those receivers.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Escaping the pressure right. He'll let this go deep for runs. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Rodgers going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
It's tough. It's tough. So yeah, I'll text you, but let's set up a meeting maybe for tomorrow or Sunday late.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it
It'll be
again
later in the afternoon.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
All right, I'll text you around 1. All right.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Okay. We'll do.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. This is Cordero Patterson. Remember, he won a ring with the Pats. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes.
I'm what with my mom? No, I'm not meeting up with my mom. No, you did not.
Now Carr. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And this is Shepard on the jet sweep. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
From the 41, Carr. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On 3rd down, it's Patterson. He's going to be marked down very close to the 1st down marker, but it looks like he's a yard short. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Rodgers now on first down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Henry Ruggs with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Patriots are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Keelan Cole now to return. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And Carr gives himself up, but not before he picks up a first down. To throw his Carr. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off near the 34. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Extra point try now for Patterson. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Chargers 0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 7.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Carr now to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Keelan Cole, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Chargers 7.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing is Rodgers. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Only needing 2 yards on second down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
On second down, it's Pollard. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. That caught by Trimble. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Carr to throw again. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Carr. This one left side caught by Patterson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. A big gain that time for the Chargers.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
From the gun, it's Carr. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Gano the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Open man left side, it's the tight end Trimble. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he will find his man Ruggs. The Patriots will
franchise.
take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Rodgers now to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away.
Oh, yeah, of course, Pete.
Down incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two.
What's up, High Sky?
10. So we are at halftime here on Halloween, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half,
We get it back out to Brandon Gordon and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And for Derek Carr on that last completion, he just went over 30,000 career passing yards. A guy that came into the league in 2014 and not the first guy that leaps into your mind when you think of quarterbacks that have piled up big passing numbers, but Carr has been consistent, and congratulations to him on going over 30K. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with.
What the?
Those unnamed sources.
Get the ball out of your hand, Carr.
So I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Knew he was sitting in that cover, too. Knew it.
Magic with the ball in his hands. He was top 10 in the NFL last year in yards after the catch.
I just needed the time.
Determination right there. He decided before the play, if there was a sliver, he was going to take advantage of it. Looked the ball in, turned on the Jets, and took it all the way.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Yeah, on the screen idea, yes.
For him now in the ball game. Second down at 4. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Yo, why didn't you jump on that? Jump on that. Pick that. You're right there. Pick that.
He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now a give here to Pollard. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They go back to Pollard on second down.
Missed.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, Pollard, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Rodgers. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now Rodgers. Dancing to his left. Rodgers sliding to his stop with a 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Touchdown. It's complete. Darius Slayton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Chargers 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up. And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
From the 27, Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Patterson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Carr now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. 7 yards to pick up there.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And now this one may draw a penalty.
What?
He just blindly threw that one
How?
to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out.
How? Goodness
So now it's
gracious.
3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Carr going to throw.
Block him.
Side open is Gesicki. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Carr, got to have this one.
Wow, I did not mean to press that button. I did not mean to press that. Oh, man.
Ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. With the points that we've seen scored,
I did not mean to press that. My man was open.
They've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. For Henry Ruggs, he was the fastest runner at the 2020 Combine. Ran the 40 in 4.27. That is fast, folks, and that speed in evidence there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
And their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of this. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Shotgun now for Carr. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Hey, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Here's Carr. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Carr now on first down. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. Touchdown, Chargers. Robert Woods with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
What?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And
74 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours.
I gotta play this out. I play every game out.
The 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. From the 41, Rodgers. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning.
Nah, I want the ball. I need a score. What you mean? I need points.
Here's Pollard again. Still about 3 yards shy of a first.
Nah, I need the ball. I need a score. I need points.
I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
Ooh, good score. Good score.
Patriot touchdown. Tommy Trimble.
This ain't about you. This is about my points. I need points.
Look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
I need points. I need stats. You ain't even in my conference. I need the stats. You act like we ain't playing franchise.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Charger drive about to get going. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield. Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw pulled in by Woods. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Carr again. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. On play action, it's Carr.
At the 33-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, what a grab by Woods. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. This throw over the middle taken in by Cole. Touchdown! Keelan Cole, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Gano the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is secured by the Patriots. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Stopped short of the 25. The 2nd effort couldn't free him. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
Hey, good game.
1978. I think it was in November.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball, things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this.
I'm ready for more. You fired up, I'm fired up. No run for rap. 1, 2, 3. Hey. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. Game time. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. I just got 20, I'm running on empty. This mobile that came from my money is silly. I feel